The College of Southern Maryland, a public regional community college with a far-reaching goal. Help our students and community meet the challenges of individual, social, and global changes. That's who we are. The College of Southern Maryland enhances lives and strengthens the economic vitality of a diverse and changing region by providing affordable post-secondary education, workforce development, and cultural and personal enrichment opportunities. CSM will be the region's first choice for accessible, inclusive, and innovative education that transforms communities. That's what we do. Recently, fulfilling this mission has not been easy.
In just the last day.
There were more than 600 new cases.
Fewer than 1,000 new cases.
New COVID outbreaks are causing closures and cancellations at college campuses.
More contagious COVID-19 variants are spreading.
Universities are seeing high enough case rates that many of them are canceling events or modifying operations.
The COVID-19 pandemic has taken its toll on higher education, and CSM is no exception. We have experienced an unprecedented level of disruption. Every system, and we mean every system, that operated our college has had to change.
Despite the warnings, there are pockets of resistance across the country.
All these changes have occurred in an atmosphere of fear against a backdrop of a mutating virus, political divisions around public health, and continual disturbances that turn family life upside down. Schools have vacillated between in-person and virtual learning. Testing and vaccination sites have ramped up and down with each new variant of COVID-19. Of the 2020 high school graduates who did not attend college, who stopped out because of the pandemic, only 2% have enrolled. So what does this mean for colleges and for employers who are clamoring for highly skilled workers? Worst of all, our low-income students who need us the most have simply disappeared. These past 2 years have brought relentless change and uncertainty, draining the energy of college faculty, staff, and students. We have pivoted our focus, shifted resources, adapted to new ways of learning, keeping the community college experience alive for Southern Maryland. But as we enter our third year of the global pandemic, we are weary. Community colleges are facing major enrollment declines, but numbers don't tell the full story. What is the value of CSM? Let's imagine Southern Maryland without CSM. What would that look like? Hundreds of acres might still be undeveloped. St. Mary's Academy might still stand vacant and in disrepair. There would be no Prince Frederick campus and no local training to support the energy industry. There would be no La Plata campus, no transportation center, and no Velocity Center. Southern Maryland would have even greater shortages of nurses and first responders and even fewer teachers. Our hospitals would be smaller, our schools would be overcrowded, and people would need to leave the area to receive nearly any sort of post-secondary education. Beyond the large-scale community effects, the personal impact our institution has on the individual is powerful.
So I know CSM transforms lives because you're looking at one. I feel like college is kind of scary sometimes when you leave home, and I feel like coming to College of Southern Maryland was definitely a great decision for me. I've gained professors and friends that turned family. I gained resources, I gained education, and experiences that I don't feel like I would have gotten anywhere else if I would have chosen another university or another college. So I'm grateful that even after graduation, I still have those same professors and friends that I can lean on in times of hardships and in times of accomplishments. So I'm grateful for what I received here.
It's hard to answer where I would be if CSM had not been here, because CSM has always been a part of my life. The opportunity to live and work in the same community as my family and my friends and those connections is just so invaluable to me. Hearing students tell me their story and that they count me as a part of their story is just huge, huge to me. I can't think of a better place to work. can't think of a better place.
We've had many different partnerships with the College of Southern Maryland. One of the things that we've done that I'm very proud of is the power technician degree that we have. We have apprentice linemen who come to SMECO and train for 4 years to become journeyman linemen. So as they're going through that 4-year process on the job training, they can also take a year of classes at the College of Southern Maryland, and when they're done, they get a power technician degree and associate's degree. I know CSM transforms lives because it's transformed my life. It's transformed the lives of many of our employees who were able to get their associate's degree from CSM and start their careers or be promoted into different areas of the organization. And without having CSM in our region, they wouldn't have been able to do that. So CSM is a great part of our community and a great part of our region.
I got my associate's degree here, which I would not have done. I got a bachelor's degree in biology, which would not have happened. My master's degree in biotechnology, which would have not have happened. And all of those things have allowed me to progress financially, improve my family's financial status. Just bought my first house 2 years ago, which is now full of people. I have a wife and 2 kids and 2 dogs, and all of those people are in my home now. The gateway to all of that was those classes at CSM. After I left CSM, I went to Bowie State, finished my bachelor's degree there, and I went back to work after that trying to get some more experience, and eventually it led me to Hopkins, where I got my master's degree in biotechnology. I've done a lot and been a lot of places that I would not have gone to if I hadn't restarted my academics at CSM. I would say it's probably the most supportive environment I've had academically, even with Hopkins and all its pretty much infinite resources. The people at CSM cared about me more than anywhere else that I've been. So if you have the opportunity, I would say coming to CSM, regardless of your end goal, is somewhere where you can be nurtured, taught, and shepherded really towards whatever your long-term goals are.
The most beautiful thing I think that CSM did when we came under the title of the College of Southern Maryland is that we picked up the pencil, we flipped it over, we used that eraser, and we took out those county lines. We really went regional in our thinking and our support of our students, not separated, but inclusive, embracing the diversity that we have within this region to support our students in achieving whatever the goal is they have in their personal journey. And I appreciate being able to be a part of that day in and day out in all of my roles at CSM.
These stories remind us we must continue to impact our students. We must prevail through this pandemic because when this pandemic comes to a close, CSM's economic impact will be a vital contribution to rebuilding our community's way of life. We must prevail because our economic impact is transformative. Each year, the economic contributions of the College of Southern Maryland supports over 4,200 jobs. That translates into the earnings of 1 in every 39 people who work in Southern Maryland. CSM adds $259 million in added income to our region each year, and over $196 million of that comes from our alumni. 90% of CSM graduates remain in Southern Maryland, building the region's workforce every day. CSM is a wise investment. For every tuition dollar spent, students recoup $3 in earnings. For every taxpayer dollar invested, there is a yield of $1.40. The social gains, though, are the most impressive. For every dollar invested, our greater society gains $4.40 in added tax revenue and in social savings related to health, crime, and income assistance. Without CSM, over 28,000 people would not have received degrees, and another 20,000 would not have received certifications. Southern Maryland's economic engine simply cannot function without CSM.
The future is still uncertain. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic has challenged us, and it continues to challenge us. But more than that, it has helped us create a renewed focus on our mission. From the chaos of this last year, the college community united to create a new strategic plan, defining our future. But this future is not just about the College of Southern Maryland. It's about all of Southern Maryland. Our challenges continue, but we are stronger together. Together, we will build a stronger College of Southern Maryland for a stronger Southern Maryland. Join us.